Go on YouTube, back with another one with the House Money Investing channel. In tonight's video, we're gonna go over some stock picks I just purchased. These are for swing trades. I just jumped into 13 more positions, as well as I made some deposits and reallocated one of my portfolios. If you're new to the channel, what my swing trading strategy is basically me deploying capital into the market over a 30 to 90 day period, pulling out my capital, leaving the gains in the market, hence house money. Those I consider free stocks, and they are zero risk free investments beyond that point. Started this challenge in June. I've acquired over $12,500 worth of free shares. So jumping right into it, in my Cash App, I purchased a few stocks, some fractional shares. The first pick was American International Group, ticker AIG. Then we bought $26 worth of United Continental Holdings. Then we bought $27 worth of Aflac, AFL. Aflac is an insurance company. They do all types of insurance, life insurance, etc. So it should be a nice swing trade here. Then I added $9 to the Cash App for future swing trades. Then I went ahead and added another $106 to the Cash App toward future swing trades. So totaling of $115 for me to swing trade with here in the near future. Then in my Acorns account, I reallocated my risk tolerance from moderately aggressive all the way to aggressive, which gives me more exposure to large cap stocks. It's gonna be the fund Vanguard fund VOO. The top holdings are Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Apple. If you know anything about stocks, these are blue chips, so more exposure to these should be more growth for the portfolio. Then I went ahead and deposited $114 more into the Acorns, to swing trade with. Basically, I do the same thing in Acorns. Deposit the capital, wait 30 to 90 days, take the capital out. All the gains are left into the app. Thus far, on Acorns, I've made about $800. I've got about $800 in that portfolio. Through this swing trade, I've actually only profited about $176 or so, because back in the past when I first started the app, I was actually in the red a bunch because I had the tolerance really low. I didn't really know what I was doing with the app, and around March when the pandemic hit, I had it on aggressive, and then as the stock market started coming back to all-time highs, I had it on the lowest setting, the safest setting, which was like bonds and treasury, so I didn't gain any of my money back, and of course I lost most of it in March. So I'm up $800, but I'm technically only up $200 because I was down big. Here in my Ametitrade account, I purchased whole shares. The first ticker is T, and this is AT&T. This is a play on 5G. AT&T is a great company. They offer internet, phone services, all types of stuff. Should be a nice swing trade. Plus they pay a nice dividend as well. It's something I already own. I'm trying to build my position in AT&T, so hopefully I can do so. Then I purchased one share of Li Auto, ticker LI. This is a EV company out of the Cayman Islands, based in over in China. EVs are hot. Hopefully I can get a good swing trade out of Li Auto. Then I purchased one share of Resolve, RVLV. I'm already up big in this position, so I'm just using my Ametitrade account to swing trade. Ametitrade does not offer fractional shares, so what I'll do is sell out of the entire position, and then whatever my gains are, I'll transfer those gains to another brokerage that offers fractional shares. Maybe Robinhood, Stash, Cash App, Public, Fidelity, or M1. Then we have one share of Triple QJ, It's around $31 price target. We'll try to swing trade this. I'm up big in T triple Q and triple Q, triple QJ. I'm trying to build a position in, so hopefully this will be a successful swing trade as well. Then we have SPYD, SPYD. Bought one share around $32.59. I love the SPY index funds. I believe this is a dividend fund. So we'll get some nice payments as well as hopefully some nice gains out of this to swing trade into a position. Then we got SPY V, price target around $33.88. Hopefully we'll get a nice swing trade out of this one as well. Then we have one share of RMG. This is a company I recently just started swing trading. It is a fairly new company. I'm trying to build my position in this one. I've already swung traded, I believe, 2 or 3 times this month. So this will be my second or third position into this company on a different brokerage to try to acquire some fractional shares of RMG. Then we have MP Materials, ticker MP. Price set around $35.51. Also a company I've swing traded 2 or 3 times this month. I bought it in some other brokerages. This is a nice play on raw materials needed for like Apple phones and for the EV space, that type of stuff. China owns about 70% of this market. MP owns about 15 to 20% of the leftover market. The government is backing this company. They gave them grants. It's kind of like an emergency fund deal because this is something that we have to have our foot in because we need these materials. So of course it's going to be a nice swing trade here for MP Materials. Then I deposited $35 into the Ametitrade account for future swing trades. And then lastly we have M1 Finance. I deposited $60 and I purchased 2 shares, which is Perishing Square Holdings, PSTH, and a JP Morgan ETF fund. It's a Japan fund, ticker BB JP. Both of these positions I've already swing traded a couple times here this month. I'm going to swing trade them out of my M1 account. I like the Japan ETF. It gives me exposure to another market besides the US. I like exposure to Japan, Europe, China, and Canada, other markets besides the US. And the best way to get exposures are ETFs. It's the safest way and the most diverse way to get exposures to the other markets. I do similar in M1 what I do in Acorns, which is what I do in M1 is purchase 100 different stocks set at 1% each, put a few $1,000s on the app, wait 30 to 90 days, and then I'll sell out everything. And every position that I have that I made gains on, I'll go ahead and transfer those gains and tickers to another brokerage that offers fractional shares. Even though M1 does offer fractional shares, it has a 100 stock limit. So if I reach that limit, I wouldn't be able to buy shares on the app again. They'll be sitting stagnant. So what I do is swing trade out of M1, sell everything, buy them in another brokerage, and every 30 to 90 days I use M1 to swing trade out of. And that'll be it for the videos today, guys. Tomorrow I'll post a video with my stock picks of the day. I'll analyze some stock tomorrow. I'll post some stock movements, some price movements, some stock gains I make tomorrow, as well as in any important stock news. Then I'll go ahead and purchase 14 more shares or positions tomorrow, and I'll make that update video as well with the next 14 positions I get into for the swing trade. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to follow my journey. You can always try out my investing strategy. You can use less or more money than I'm using. You can use less or more days as well. If not, you can always follow the channel just to see my growth, see the stocks I'm getting into, look at the tickers, do your own diligence, go look at the fundamentals of the companies, look at the balance sheets, look at the board members, sit in for some conference calls, things of that nature. I may be able to lead you to different sectors that you're not in, maybe introduce you to some tickers that you haven't particularly seen or got into. I'm always looking for new companies to get into besides the stuff that everybody else has jumped into. I own all that stuff as well, and I try to expand my horizons. I'm super over diversified, and that just works well for my strategy. So that'll be it. I appreciate you guys tuning in.